Well, I'm very pleased to talk about this project that we are having at school, where we have brought in the notion of quality management in teaching. Something that was supposed to be remote in pedagogy, something that used to be seen in the industry, but we have meaningfully brought in the quality models of EFQM, the European Foundation of Quality Management Model, and also the quality circles in the rendering of teachers' work. The direct impact has been on students' learning. Students are familiar with the topics, but with the added advantage that they are using tools that will make their interaction more fruitful with the World Wide Web, more fruitful also with the teachers. And I must say that we are very proud at the school here. The school community proudly presents an innovative strategy in ICT teaching learning. Yes, ICT teaching through, of course, the tools that have been provided by Microsoft. We're talking about Microsoft Mouse Mischief. We are talking about Verdict Plus as well. So to say that what we see these days in the school environment, we see those interactions which are more pleasurable. We see students going outside their normal class situation. And I'm particularly pleased to say that through this project, we have gone outside the school as well. We have meaningfully practiced the school of neighborhood school concept. We are now working full swing with a primary school, thereby ensuring that we have this bridging of the gap from primary education to secondary education. So we are welcoming primary school students in our school, and we are engaged in an interaction with the primary school teachers. We are thereby rejoining, in a way, the policy guidelines of this ministry of the Republic of Mauritius, the Ministry of Education, whereby we're talking about reforms, where we have to bring in people, we have to bring in and converge resources to make the education equality for all, education for all policy, as per the UNESCO guidelines.
I think Mr. Kuru is doing a great job, because in his project has not only involved his students but as well as teachers from this institution and other institutions. I've heard about Mouse Mischief, but while he was working in this project, I got the opportunity to learn how to use Mouse Mischief, Verdict Plus, Songsmith, and I've also seen his student growing, that is taking the lead, that the role of the teacher is not only to teach, but the student also they can. And therefore the students, I've seen them teaching the student of this institution as well as students, needy students from primary school. And I'm sure that while doing this project, no student was left behind. And if we can use this method of teaching, I'm sure that learning any subject will be very meaningful.
Following my training session of the Mouse Mischief, I found that this tool is easy to use and it will help to develop the interest of students in classes. Still, we have classes to become more interactive, and also will help us in increasing the interest of students in the syllabus taught.
C'est un projet vraiment très innovatrice. Et ça apporte beaucoup aux élèves et définitivement avec l'évolution de l'informatique, avec la modernisation, avec tout, ça rapporte pour l'école, pour les élèves et les profs, c'est un grand innovateur pour nous à l'école. Et ça démontre beaucoup les projets que les élèves vont apprendre, vont faire à l'informatisation. Surtout avec les sujets qui sont en évolution, avec la participation des examens, aux projets qu'ils vont faire dans l'avenir. Et surtout pour les profs qui sont très motivés, très intéressés pour la participation de leurs élèves au niveau de l'éducation secondaire et au niveau qui vont aller à des tertiaires aussi. Et nous espérons dans une prochaine avenir que l'école va être en première ligne dans notre système d'éducation et secondaire. Nous espérons très grande collaboration de nos profs en informatisation que nous présentons ici à notre école.
The innovative way of learning and teaching was very interesting and enjoyable at the same time. Also, it helped us to better understand our subject. It was easier for us to understand in this type of learning. Also, everybody in the class was more encouraged and more motivated to learn, and we felt it was easier to understand, to learn through this new way of learning.
It was very interesting using new ways of teaching and learning. Classes were more lively, working in team helps us become more participative, and we learn a lot from our friends.
Thank you very much for this splendid presentation. I found it very interesting. It will be beneficial for our pupils. Such a nice software, free of charge, of course. Thank you, Microsoft. Let's thank Mr. Golgori for this excellent discovery. I think we will be children will be enjoying working with this. We can use it as a evaluation method. It will be nice, will be fun, and it is well in touch with the 21st century.
I like doing ICT. I'm very happy to have got the opportunity to learn maths mystery from students in secondary school. It would have been very interesting in my studies if we could use this in our exams.